my feelings. What'd you say?
I'm telling you, bro.
It's not.
Just go ahead, bro.
Chill. It's not that deep.
Go ahead.
No, we ain't. It's not that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Just chill, bro.
I don't know.
No, he's an internet.
Hey, that nigga had the pole on him. That boy had that fire on him. He was not playing.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
Podcaster almost got himself killed mid-interview. This is a video by Poetic Flacco, man. Let's see what's going on.
I just watched a podcaster in real time almost talk himself into a wooden casket.
No, look, listen. I'm trying to explain it to you, though, Johnny. Come on,
bro.
You said call.
We men, we talking.
Get mad. I'm going to do something to one of y'all. Like,
So the podcast is called Let's Keep It a Buck Podcast, and the person being interviewed is a blogger out of Philly called Johnny Mac. Now, the reason for this interview is because Johnny Mac has an ongoing feud with Oschino, and a particular artist exposed them for taking his money and not posting his content because, the artist had a song with Oschino. So the podcast brought him on to pretty much tell him, hey, bro, what you did is not cool at all.
This dirtball Johnny Mac. Now, I'm gonna play a message for y'all. Oh, I can't. Mind you, Nick Costello paid Johnny Mac to promote his video.
yo, bro, put another video up, man. I don't, Oschino, bro. I don't like on my own. I don't like putting that on my page, bro, right now. All right, we going through some shit, bro. I wanted to tell you that the other time, man. That's why I only accepted the joint on the other page, but I don't OG, bro. We gonna do something, bro.
He said he can't play it because I was on the song. Johnny Mac, must I remind you, without NH, you do not exist. You are a bum. Must I further remind you, you was at my house crying because your baby mom was popping my young boy raw in Miami. Oh, can you please call him? Can you please see if he hit me, if he's gonna take it personal, if you don't. How dare you forget who Pop is? Johnny Mac, now let's be clear. Did you, yes or no? Yes or no? Was you in my house crying about your girl getting hit by my young boy Raw? I said, Johnny Mac, my young boy will smoke you. He don't play. Leave him alone. You playing on his phone. Oschino, should I still stay with her or not? Johnny Mac.
Of course this is all over a female, bro. Why is it? Why? Bro, to all my young fellas out there, don't ever trip about a girl that was never even yours. Cause that's what this situation is giving right now.
You are nobody. How dare my young boy pay you? He ain't posting up because I'm on it.
A lot of y'all can call me flawed. I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not. But I must admit, I must have a sneaky confession here, bruh. If I'm Johnny Mac, I'm not posting it either. Now, I would probably give the money back. I don't want the business, so I'm going to give the money back, but I don't think you can pay me to post my ops music. I don't even have ops. I don't even have somebody who I would consider an op or an enemy or some, you feel me? Like, no. But
I mean, I can understand that too. Like, if somebody disrespected me in that fashion, nigga, I'm not posting it either. Yeah, I would give the money back 1,000%. You can have the money back. Shit, the project it's not getting posted.
people who I don't like, there are content creators who have told nothing but lies on me. And you think I'm gonna take money to post them? Not happening. I'm sorry, not happening at all. So as a content creator or as somebody who runs a blog, I can't even be mad at Johnny Mac because I would have done the same thing, but I would have given the money back. And I think the issue is Johnny Mac didn't give the money back.
All right, if he didn't get the money back, then nigga, that's on you. Yeah, you're causing this whole ruckus right here.
Well, like the rapper, right, the young bull, Philly coming out of me, the young bull. So he exposed Johnny Mac. He posted it. Everybody is calling Johnny Mac flawed. I knew this podcast wasn't going to end well from the very beginning. The first red flag was the first thing I heard out of their mouths was, are we in the middle of the projects right now? We in the middle of Johnson Homes right now. Excuse me? Podcast studios don't exist where y'all from? Why is it mandated y'all do a podcast in the middle of the projects? Yo, people just be doing things. Like y'all just be going through life for the plot. Y'all really don't value your lives, man. Now, from my perspective, when I heard we in the middle of the projects right now, I'm thinking, because apparently this is Johnny Mac's project, this is where he's from. I think he lured them into projects to do this interview so he could turn up and go crazy because he knows he's at home field advantage. If anything goes left, he essentially got the one up on him.
Gotta get into the bull, Johnny.
And we live in Johnson Homes. Make sure you let
We in the trenches too.
I don't know what projects this is. It looks very dirty, deserted.
I would never understand this infatuation with the hood. Like, why do y'all want to be in the project so much? Now, that's my type of guy, because he's keeping a buck. Man, it's dusty. It smells bad out here, bruh. And he's right. Right? Yo, the projects is one of the worst places.
Real niggas from the projects do not want to be in the projects. They do everything in their power to make it out.
You could ever be. It makes no sense to make it out, then go back for what? A badge of honor to show people I'm really from where I'm from. I'm really tough. So they get into exactly what took place. Now, I guess they were looking for Johnny Mac to take accountability, but Johnny Mac don't believe he has anything to take accountability for. So that alone created some type of tension.
So do you?
Hold up. We gotta get into the.
Oh, you
we
want
gotta
to
get into the bullshit
All right, go
real
ahead.
quick.
Come on. I don't want to just jump right
Yeah.
before
We got to.
The first 15 minutes.
Oschino.
I don't want to talk about him.
Come on, Johnny. We're not doing that, bro. Why you don't want to talk about it?
What to
He
talk
talking
about?
about you.
And how old is he?
I hate when guests do this during an interview. Like, you know why I brought you here. You know why I want to interview you. You know exactly what I want to talk about. I'm not here to talk about how you feed the children on a Saturday. I'm here to talk about the malarkey and the foolery.
How many has he been talking about this 1 month? How many real thrill legends? How many did? Come on, bro. He ain't on bullshit. Y'all enjoying this type of shit? We gotta start calling out the nut shit though. If we gonna keep it 100, let's keep it 100. Or if y'all want to bid, we can
No,
bid.
No,
Keep it
we're gonna
100.
keep it
Go ahead,
100.
call it out.
Call it off.
Let's keep it a bean.
That nigga shot.
Let's keep it a bean. Once a nigga start putting lies on a nigga and start telling lies and saying something about a nigga family and all that shit, ain't no bid. When I see you, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's where I'm from. I'm from that era, yo. Fuck all that other shit. But y'all like this shit. Y'all like to laugh. So somebody drop. And it's like, oh,
You just said nobody gonna see him. You're not gonna see him. You may not see each other.
that's crazy.
Can't nobody
Crazy.
say. Can't
Man,
nobody
nigga-
say nothing. to
But you
make
can't let nobody trick you out your spot.
Nobody ever gonna trick me out my spot at all.
It's still the internet though. We gotta.
Man, I created the internet. And feel, what you talking about?
I love it. I love it. But
No. Man, bro, come on. I'm gonna be with y'all now. I'm gonna be with y'all.
No. I know this.
I know
That's what I want you to pop your.
Listen, it's not popping my shit. It's
Speaking your
just the
truth,
fact, it's
though,
the
bro.
fact, y'all Philly corny, y'all corny as shit for entertaining this nigga. When a nigga talk about dead folks. Like, when we ever laugh about that? Our generation, dog.
This entire dynamic is off. He's really hurt. He is really hurt. Like, he really has been affected by what Oschino has been doing to him. Like, Oschino roasting him on Say Cheese, and on Oschino's Instagram has really gotten to him. And he's expressing.
I mean, you can tell by how emotional he acting just in that sense right there that it's affected him. Shit. And then he exposing the man business out there. Like, you can definitely tell.
You can even hear it in his voice. His voice is cracking. He's almost crying, teary-eyed, talking about what Oschino has done to him.
Oh, I don't know if he's teary-eyed, but
Well, he's trying to vent right now and get it out, and he wants support right now because he feels like Oschino got Say Cheese. His platform is massive. He got a lot of support that way. So he's seeking refuge and support in the interviewers or from Philly. And the interviewers, they're playing a political game, bruh. I'm going to tell you the game right now. Listen, the goal is to never pick sides. The goal is to be able to interview somebody, have them diss their op, then go to their op and get the interview there as well. But that don't happen if you take a side in the interview. So the interviewers are playing it political while he's trying to force them to call out Oschino, and they're just not doing that. And that gets them really frustrated, and the tension rises almost immediately.
When we ever talk about dead folks or any of that?
we didn't.
But y'all want to get entertained and keep laughing at it. Like, the nigga talk about Freeway Son. You talk about Freeway Son, bro. You talk about Shady Back dead, bro. Come on, bro.
I didn't hear him talk about them in a derogatory way.
You can be political all you want, bro.
I'm not being political. I'm just telling you, I didn't hear him talk about them in a derogatory way. He didn't throw no slander toward them. He said Freeway, you didn't do this for your son, da-da-da. You eating off your son name, boom, boom, boom.
His
And
son
then
dead. We ain't talk, don't say nothing about my son. Don't say nothing about my son, bro.
I'm just saying, I didn't
real
hear him say
political right
nothing. I didn't hear him say nothing bad about
Listen,
it.
I'm not. Listen,
I don't be political. I say whatever I
My thing
want.
is this. I'm not sitting here. Listen, we run it like we run.
You could clearly tell that bro right here is not hearing nothing that he's saying. It's just going in one ear, then it's going out the other. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the most annoying things about like podcasts like this, when you got podcasters interviewing like rappers or artists in general, just trying to provoke that negativity, man. Like, damn.
Businesses right now. We big top dogs,
But then again, that's all a part of the game.
and we all got kids. Our kids on the internet. My kid's 17. She on the internet. I'm not going back and forth with her. That's not on my level at all. Like, he trying to be a podcaster. I don't give a what he did back then. He trying to become a podcaster and all that shit and all that. But it's like, man, I feel like, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to say about that shit at all. Like, I just-
listen.
This is dicey territory that unless you are a seasoned interviewer, you're gonna get yourself in trouble and it's not gonna end well. Like, regardless. Look at the dynamics of this, okay? Johnny Mac is pressing them to call out Oschino. They know they can't call out Oschino because they are still an up-and-coming platform. Why are you gonna burn bridges over one interview? But then here's where it gets dicey, though. You are trying to get his side of the story. You want to ask questions, have him answer it, and then go over to Oschino and get that interview too. So you can't really do too much on Oschino part. But it gets dicey because you are obviously sitting down with Johnny Mac. So you can hold him accountable and call him out and press him or ask him certain things that'll make him look good. Because obviously this is an interview. You're in front of him. But from Johnny Mac's perspective, he's asking y'all to call out Oschino. He's asking y'all to point out certain things Oschino is doing that's not right. Y'all are unwilling to do so because you want the Oschino interview. So when you're unwilling to call out Oschino, yet on the other hand, you begin to press him for things that he done and begin to call him out in front of him for things that he done that you think is wrong. Now, Johnny Mac is thinking, oh, y'all on Oschino's side. Now, when the beef is as deep as it is currently with Oschino and Johnny Mac now is now looking you guys as ops mid-interview. That's what happened. Because immediately after Johnny Mac said, all right, bro, I'm done talking about this, bro. Man, bro, y'all biased. You're not trying. Man, I'm done. Their follow-up question, which if they were seasoned interviewers, they probably know you don't want to ask this question at this point. You probably want to wait a little bit. But their follow-up question after refusing to call out Oschino was them calling out Johnny Mac for not posting the artist's music or the artist's song that he paid Johnny Mac to post because the artist had a feature with Oschino. Johnny Mac is talking that Keep Philly Together, positivity stuff. So essentially they're calling Johnny Mac a hypocrite in front of him immediately after refusing to call out Oschino for his transgressions.
This just my last thing. Do you think that you went the right way about with the Neri Costello shit?
Yeah, I definitely think I did. Why we recording people phone calls? You cool with that? I thought you was a thrill.
The bear fooled you.
I got mad. I'm just cool as shit when the camera came on. Goddamn.
Yeah, the way he executing his questions, like, it's poor, bro. Definitely poor, bro. You're asking for the whole thing to go left, and not just that. You gotta learn how to read the room. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to, like, you could feel when somebody vibe is off, and clearly it's just going over his head.
You asking too much. Too much.
So listen. All I'm asking you is, do you think? Listen to me. Let me talk first, bro. Let me talk. Look, now you're getting all emotional. Listen to me. Neri Costello, I respect him because he leads with his pocket. He don't ask for no handouts. I'm sure he paid you, right?
Of course.
He paid you. I don't feel like you should take his shit down or not collaborate with something if that was in the contract just because he on a song with a nigga you don't like. I feel like you was wrong, bro.
Bro, you gotta know the whole story before you judge anything, bro.
So tell us.
The interview was over at this point. Look at the eye contact here. Johnny Mac is looking at dead in his eyes, telling him you got to know the full story. He said, man, tell us. But he said, tell us, looking straight ahead, not looking at Johnny Mac. At that point, the interview was over. When Johnny Mac is looking mad as hell, bro, got to know the full story. Because now Johnny feels like, okay, y'all came here as advocates for Oschino, my op. Now, when the interviewer wouldn't even look at Johnny Mac and he's looking this way, like, all right, bro, talk. He's annoyed as well because he feels like Johnny Mac is not holding himself accountable, or he's not really listening or hearing what they got to say. Once they get to that point, it's over with.
Yeah, this is just two niggas having a conversation. This is two niggas having an argument right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like.
Point forward, it was nothing but chaos that ensued.
It wasn't supposed to get recorded. You started all this bullshit. Yeah, you want this shit. Everything gets sniped down. I do what the I want, and nobody's not gonna do nothing to me.
No, for sure.
I do what I want with my shit. He should never leak no phone calls. You should never started all this nut shit. That's not professional.
So we talk about accountability on here. So
Yo, listen, bro, I'm about to walk off, bro. You talking about a lot of nut shit, bro.
You gotta be accountable. You
accountable of what?
Because you didn't, bro. You can't tell it, like, you could do whatever you want as your platform.
Right.
But what I'm telling you is, young boy paid you for something. And just because you got a disagreement with a nigga, I don't know what you and Oschino got going on, but if he ain't shoot at you or kill nobody love or something, I don't feel like it's that serious for you to say, young boy, I'm not.
But see, that's the thing. You don't know what's going on. So therefore, because you don't know all the details and you aren't aware of the situation, you can't judge that. You ain't got no right to say who's right or wrong at all because you don't know all the details.
Laughing on it.
Well, that's what I did. That's what I did, bro. Call them out when they start recording phone calls, running to grown mans and all that type of shit.
I told y'all. Remember I told y'all? The dynamics got tricky once Johnny Mac felt like he was being attacked and they was taking Oschino's side. Now he feels like they are a mouthpiece for Oschino. And because he hates Oschino, when he looks at them as a mouthpiece, he now begins to look at them as ops as well. And what happened next is Johnny Mac, now this is where I say he is wrong 100% now. This is where I say he's 100% wrong at now. Oftentimes, especially in media, bro, right? Johnny Mac look at these dudes not as interviewers, but as niggas on the block. If Johnny Mac was at the Breakfast Club sitting next to Charlamagne the God would be able to say the same thing these dudes say, and Johnny Mac wouldn't try to fight them. But what happened was Johnny Mac then tried to bully them. Johnny Mac then was getting hella aggressive. Then they tried to fight the dude, stood up, tried to approach him. But this is where Johnny Mac almost talked himself in a wooden casket because he wasn't expecting for the brother to have something on him. And that something on him calmed the tension very quickly after Johnny Mac tried to put hands on him.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
in all honesty, bro, you gotta understand something. No, look, listen, I'm trying to explain it to you, though, Johnny. Come on,
bro.
You said call.
We men, we talking. We men.
No, we trying to talk.
I'm being serious.
We trying to talk. You said call out. I was trying to put it on the table, but
he ain't even letting us get to this point when we take his side.
Yeah,
first of all, y'all know the story. Y'all know the story already.
I don't know the
we
complete
don't know the story.
That's
yeah,
why
we trying to get the
you
story.
Know the story.
I'm trying to tell y'all what the real story is. Oh no, take
You
accountability.
see what?
Did you call them and tell them that? Like, take accountability when you leaking.
If I interviewed them right here and there, I would.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
You know my content. I don't hold back on nobody. And you see when I said you like the influencer shit is emotional. You being emotional right now.
Bro, because like we having a real conversation.
We are men, so you gotta sit back down.
None of that. I don't care, bro. Y'all do this shit for the clout and all that shit, bro. I ain't sitting here on no fake shit, bro. I ain't sitting on no fake shit, bro. If I'm gonna get mad, I'm gonna do something to one of y'all. Like, that's how it's going to end. So I'm gonna get up and just slide off. That's all I'm gonna do.
And then you shouldn't be reacting like that, man. This is just an interview. It ain't even that serious. We should not go from level 1 to level 1000. I understand that the whole situation you know what I'm saying, got a lot of impact, you know, on Johnny Mac emotionally, you know what I'm saying, and mentally. But like, bro, we gotta learn to not crash out over just anything. Everything is not worth you crashing out. I don't believe in crashing out over anything, truthfully. Everything, you don't need to crash out over everything. Especially minuscule stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? It's an interview, bro. Just relax, calm down. You know what I'm saying? The best thing, if he's really that mad, the best thing that he can do is just walk off and just go about his business. If it's really got him that mad, that's way better than him crashing out mid-interview. You know what I'm saying? Ready to throw hands on niggas.
Yeah.
We having a conversation, bro.
No, y'all not. No, I feel like y'all being disrespectful. I feel disrespected.
Ain't nobody
Ain't nobody
curse at you.
disrespecting
Ain't nobody transgress no type of harm upon you.
All right. That's all.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
It is over
I don't
then.
even know these niggas.
We just having a conversation, bro.
Y'all ain't fair with your conversation. I ain't gonna keep on allowing it to happen. I'm cool.
All right, chill, Mac. You want to say something? Because he in the...
At that point, bro, I would have stopped talking, just grabbed my things and left. Say no more. You don't want to do the interview? We ain't got to do the interview. There's nothing else to talk about.
My feelings. What'd you say?
I'm telling you, bro.
It's not.
Just go ahead, bro.
Chill. It's not that deep.
Go ahead.
No, we ain't. Yeah, it's not that.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Just chill, bro.
I don't know.
No, he's an internet.
He almost just walked himself into a wooden casket, bro.
Whoa.
Imagine if
Yeah, that nigga had the pole on him. That boy had that fire on him. He was not playing. Look. That nigga said, look, I'm already aware of what type of environment I'm going in. I'm not having none of that. No one protection at all. We ain't going in naked, strapless, nigga. We ain't doing that. You said we're going where? And interviewing whom? Hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. And then this nigga, Johnny Mac, clearly a hothead, because the situation escalated far more than what it should have. If we being honest, it should not have even gotten to this point.
the swung on Buddy right there. Yo, imagine while they were sitting down, if he would have just swung on Buddy. Because he tried to intimidate them. He got up because he's bigger. He tried to, man, I'm going to hurt one of y'all. What, over an interview? Over them asking you questions? That's nasty work, bruh. You almost walked yourself into a casket, bruh. All right? You're trying to play tough. Yo, bro, if you would have swung on that, you would have died right then and there, bruh. Y'all got to be careful, man. All right? Fam, listen, man. If y'all can't do interviews where y'all take different...
I'm not doing the interview in the projects, for one. If I was them, I would not be doing the interview in the projects at all. That's just wouldn't happen. And honestly, bro, like this shit, it shouldn't have even gotten here. Like how I've been saying, you gotta learn how to keep your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? Dudes over there on the right, even though they won't really hearing what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? They weren't really hearing them, but they were still keeping things under control. You know what I'm saying? They weren't getting offended by nothing that, well, bro ain't really asked no offensive questions or nothing, but they weren't getting triggered or nothing like that. Bro might have been annoyed, but he won't popping off and ready to crash out like how Johnny Mac was. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a crash out, because crashing out can literally affect your life in a matter of seconds. Whether that's send you to jail or you could lose your life. It's always one of those few things with crashing out, literally. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Honestly, the whole situation's stupid. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one, bro. I'm out.
Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why do I want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to the spirits, use them justice that help me get by. But I cannot lie, that she hurt me bad when I got that car, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse car, I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.